talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me?
This year marks the 50th anniversary of the year 1970. The half-century mark is often a good time to look back and see if there is a reappraisal to be done. The movie business was in free fall. They were facing huge commercial challenges from some big failures, some big bombs. Sometimes we reduced the time to people like Martin Scorsese and Francis Ford Coppola, who were brilliant. But there were a lot of other filmmakers working then. We had some great mainstream, even middlebrow films that were just what we would call today good movies.
Hey, if you're so convinced I'm a loser, why did you bulldoze me into buying you coffee?
I like your body.
The number one movie in 1970 was Love Story. It was a romantic drama starring a relative newcomer, Ally McGraw. She'd only made one other movie. And Ryan O'Neal. There's a scene where they've argued and he's looking for her. It's a montage scene with Oliver running through the Harvard campus. She's a music student and he's looking in all the practice rooms and you can hear the various pieces of snippets of music coming through the doors. That kind of scene now almost feels like a cliche. They didn't know what they had until it played with an audience. And it's such a good example of the audience completing the circuit. You know, it takes the audience to complete the movie because that's when you know what you have. Even though Ally McGraw was and still is phenomenally beautiful, she looked like every girl. You know, I mean, we've always had the girl next door. It's not that unique. I think it was a time of just greater freedom in terms of what we accepted as a screen icon or a screen beauty. She was irreverent. I mean, the whole kind of bantering relationship between the two there's an edge to it that I think people really responded to and had fun with.
Watch your profanity, Preppy.
Hey, what makes you so sure I went to prep school?
You look stupid and rich.
Actually, I'm smart and poor.
I'm smart and poor.
What makes you so smart?
I wouldn't go for coffee with you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't ask you.
Well, that's what makes you stupid.
When the movie was arriving in theaters, the wanna-see factor, the curiosity factor had really kicked in. It became a global hit. They all say they didn't see it coming. They didn't intend to make a blockbuster, but that's the kind of movie that could become a blockbuster then.
I'm sorry.
Don't. Love means never having to say you're sorry.
That approach to acting, that immersive exploration of character, meshed perfectly with the kind of material that all these directors wanted to do. If you look at things like The Fault in Our Stars, if you look at A Walk to Remember, The Notebook, Titanic, you know, when James Cameron, he's into the sea adventure, you know, he's into the Titanic and the mechanics and the boat, but he knew that he needed a human element. Get the audience he wanted to get. And he basically put in Love Story, you know, he put in a tragic love story and it worked. Increasingly, that one-off movie, you know, about a man and a woman or a woman and a woman or a man and a man, but just like two human beings finding love. My fear is that will increasingly be relegated to the Netflix and Hallmark channels of the world. And I don't want the studios to give up on them.